Good morning. So, blistering pace. Enjoying my basketball game from Big Country Time Sports. Week one saw Paradise City defeat Springfield 76-62. Bayside defeated Fort Jefferson 75-65. And that's the game we're playing in week two here, Paradise City at Bayside. We have seen some fine games of basketball. Let's take a look at what Paradise City's team did in week one. Paradise City, they saw their star small forward Utha score 26 points, and their shooting guard scored 20. Their power forward, although greatly outmatched rating-wise, got the opportunities. Although he didn't do, with what he has, 6-2 and 2, but he got all three major opportunities in the third quarter to score 10. And their center Coleman, also outmatched, again, just got more opportunities, and he scored 14. They didn't get any production from their point guard Dawson and very little production from their bench. But Paradise City scored 76 in the first game. Bayside, where are we at here? Bayside, again, also scored 75. And both their guards, the two most productive guards, tandem together, both scored 14. Carter is a stud, an A-rated player. Garrison, small forward, scored 12. Good support from their power forward Andrews and Cummings, their bench. So they got almost double digits from all five starters. Their bench also contributed 14 points. So this is going to be a heck of a game. The matchups are done. Remember, all the players are rated, but then you have to check them on the matchup chart to see how they're going to perform against each other in the game. So it's not just their grade, it's their grade against the other team's man-to-man defender. So in this matchup between both 1-0 teams, there's like a hole in that paper. Weird. It's kind of like literally got a hole in it. I'm going to have to change paper out after this. That's very weird. Paradise City 1-0, Bayside 1-0. They both scored 76 and 75 respectively. Carter has the matchup here in this game. They're equal at shooting guard. Utha has the matchup for Paradise City at small forward, and he's also a plus shooter, which means if he hits a plus on the charts, he gets a bucket. If you were playing modern basketball, I would make the plus a three-point bucket, right? So those who want to see three-pointers, change the plus to, instead of an added two-point bucket, make it a three-point bucket, which means Utha, when he hits a plus, means he would drain a three. But again, I'm playing in an era that has no three-point shot. Martin, so you could see this as creating free throws or something. Anyway, both power forwards are D. Both centers are D. The bench, Donner off the bench at guard is better than Fairchild. However, both forward and center for Bayside are better than Paradise City. So quite literally, again, like basketball, it is a matchup sport. And the teams that utilize their best talent or find the best, can exploit the best matchups are going to win. But you've got to find them, and then they have to be productive when you get them the ball. And this game is no different. What's special about it is you just don't know who's going to get the ball. So here we go. Paradise City at the 4-minute mark. 24, or not at the 4-minute mark. The first 4 minutes of action is how you look at that. 24. 24's point guard, 1. Ooh, their point guard is D, Dawson, and he scored 3. Remember, Dawson last week didn't score a point, so already they've gotten their point guard, Dawson, involved for Paradise City. 63 is 63. Small forward is Garrison. 4 points for their small forward. For Bayside, Garrison gets 4 points. And it is 4-3. Bayside at home up by 1. The next 4 minutes of action is going to see 34. 3-4. The shooting guard, that is Porter. Porter's going to get 2. He's going to score 5 points. So both guards trying to be productive for Paradise City here. And, 22. This could be huge. Point guard is Carter, A6. Oh, my God. And he takes off, scores 10. So Carter takes over in the first quarter and manages 10 points for his club. That's why you want an A-rated guy. They're going to average a minimum of 6 points or 8 points. 56 is going to be center. Okay, their center is a D3. is 5 points. So the center, 5 points. And before the whistle blows, it's going to be 41 is power forward. Oh man, Andrews is a D1. D1 is 3. Power forward gets 3. That's going to be 17 to 13. There is a 4-point advantage, and you can attribute all of that to the point guard's production. Carter, their superstar point guard. Bayside gets the ball first to start the second. 53, 5 and 3 is point guard. 3, oh my God, he's going to kill him. 8. And Carter's decided to take over and try to stretch the lead here. Maybe put the game away by halftime. 33 is center. Center is 1. D, damn, 3 more points for the center. The center, though, has scored 8 points for that club already in the first 16 minutes of action. We've got 24. 24 is point guard. 4, oh my God, 8 more. So the point guard, he's got 26 points 20 minutes into the game as Carter has taken over. Again, you never can control how often your stars come up, but when they do, boy, you can imagine it. You can imagine he's in the zone, man. This is his game. 34 at home in front of hometown fans, too. 34 is shooting guard. Shooting guard is C. 2 on C is 5. So shooting guard, they just can't keep up as their point guard is schooling Dawson. All right, there we go. It's going to be 16. 16 is power forward, D. 6, 8 more, so he's inspired. So now you can imagine he has drawn double covered teams, and he's just getting assists as he's funneling the ball to the point guard in the paint. So you can imagine, again, narratively, point guard has got 26 points already. He must be drawing double coverages, and then he's feeding the point guard in the paint for easy assists and easy buckets. The final segment for Paradise City, 55 is their point guard, Dawson, trying to match him. 4 points. It's pathetic. He is no Carter, let me tell you, folks. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, my God. 16, 24. Yeah, this is a blowout. It is 41 to 25 at halftime. Paradise City has to get their star small forward involved. 42, and they do. There it is. So they get him involved with 4. He is a B+. 4 is 8+. So their small forward scores 10 points. That's what we're looking for. Utha, who scored 26 last week, gets 10 to open the third quarter. He comes out on fire. 52 is going to be shooting guard. C2 is 5-4. However, they're going to have to get that production from their small forward over and over and over again. 65. Power forward is Martin, D. Martin had 10 last week. 3. He's going to score 5+. Well, he doesn't have a plus, so he's going to get 5. Bayside 53 is going to be their point guard. 5. Oh my God, 9. So again, maybe the best player in the game, Carter, scores 9 more points midway through the third. He's already up to, I don't know, 30-something points, 40 points. Jeez. 54. Shooting guard, that's Porter, C3 is 6 points for the shooting guard over here. And this game is all but decided. It's just a matter of our record set today, 25. Their guard coming off the bench. Oh, so Carter has to take a break. Coming off the bench is Fairchild, 3. He scores 4. So clearly that makes complete sense. They finally sit Carter down, say, take a breather, man, before you wear out. 21, though, for Paradise City, thanks to the production from their star small forward. 14-18. They actually outscored Bayside in that quarter, despite the point guard getting 9 points again. Fourth quarter, this is it. Bayside rolls first. 55. 55 is their point guard. 4 more. Oh, Carter comes off the bench, ready to finish the game for 8 more points. Carter may set a record. We had 44 points scored by Laufenberg last game. So week 2, game 1, Laufenberg scored 44 points for Springfield in a loss. No, won. Excuse me, they won. They beat Fort Jefferson. So our highest point scoring total so far this year, Laufenberg, 44. All right, here we go. It's going to be 12. 12 is forward. Off the bench is Olsen, 3. 4 points for Olsen. That is not going to win the game when backups are scoring 4 points. 52. 52 is shooting guard. C, Benson, 2 is going to add 5. The guards have dominated for Bayside again. Last week, they both scored 14 each. 22. 22 is point guard for these guys. Dawson, D. So he decides to show up and contribute 4. But Dawson is no Carter, let me tell you. And 35. 35 is C. Off the bench for Bayside is their backup center, 6. He's going to score 9 points. Holy cow. When you get production like that from your backup center late in the game, that's beautiful. 62 is power forward for these guys. Is D. 5 on D is 7 plus, no plus. And that's it, folks. Game over. 15 to 22. My God. Bayside at home ran out of the building, Paradise City, with possibly the league MVP. Early voting says this point guard may end up being the best player in the game. Let's go ahead and tally up Paradise City's guys. Point guard is 3, 7, and 11. Not bad for a D-rated guard. Dawson gets 11 for a point guard, not bad. Shooting guard gets 5, 10, 16. So wow, both guards produce for them. Utha, this is the guy that only showed up once. He really needed to do what he did last week. He scored 26 last week. He's not going to get that this week. He scored 10 to open up the third and then vanished. So he was basically contained by Garrison. Showed up to threaten, and then they must have double teamed him and shut him down. The power forward here gets 5, 12 points. Wow. And their center gets 5, 8 points. Wow, they almost got double digits from all 5 starters, folks. Still not good enough. Their backup center, or their backup guard, gets nothing. Their backup forward scores 4, and their backup center does not get a point. Doesn't mean they weren't on the court, just means they didn't score. And there you go, folks. That adds up to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 61. 61 points for Paradise City. Okay, Carter scores 10, 18, 26, 35, 43 points for Carter. Still not the top performance. Von Laufenberg scored 44 as shooting guard last week. And Carter chasing him with 43. Beautiful shooting guard here for this club. Gets 5, 10, not bad. That's 53 points from their guards. Garrison, their small forward, scores 4. Oof. But he did contain Utha, which is more important. I mean, had you rather score? When you got Carter controlling the game, you need Garrison to focus all of his energies on slowing down their best player, and he did it. He held him to 10 points. That's a -6 there, but we have a +32 among the point guards. So you got to accept that. Garrison at least slowed Utha down. A power forward is 3, 11 for Andrews, their power forward. Again, keeping up with Martin, who last week scored 10. He got 12 this week. So Martin's averaging 10.5 points a game. Center Cummings does not contribute. Wow, their center. So definitely they were -8 at the center position. Fairchild, their backup guard, comes in and gets 4 in giving Carter a breather. That's 47 points. That's 57 points from their guards. Their backup forward did not score, and Johnson comes in late in the game in the paint, fighting for rebounds, getting assists from that point guard, that shooting guard. He scores 9, folks. That's going to be 53, 64, 68, 72, 81 points. Bayside with a beautiful performance at home. 61 to 81. They won by 20 points. Is that right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 57. Yeah, gee, many Christmas. Hammered. So, Paradise City drops to 1-1. Bayside climbs to 2-0. So we have our first 2-0 team, undefeated team so far. Bayside, who won their first game 75-65. This one 81-61. Next up, one of these two teams will be 2-0 as Grand Bay. I think Grand Bay won. Shit. Where's it at? So Grand Bay and Unionville won. Oh wait, I have it right in front of me on the score sheet. Grand Bay won and Unionville won. So one of these two teams is going to be 2-0 as well. We'll have two 2-0 teams left in the league after week 2. Middletown. So in week 2, Springfield defeated Fort Jefferson 79-74, 81-61. Middletown, with a great effort from their power forward, who scored 35 points. Middletown destroyed Central City 85-69. And then we're going to be looking at two teams that, again, won their games in low-scoring contests, 60-56. Grand Bay with the best defense in the game. Holding, by the way, in week 1 held Middleton to 56, who we now have seen score 85. So Grand Bay, damn good defense. And Unionville held Central City to 44. Now Central City just scored 69. So again, I'm going to assume here that Unionville might be a little overvalued on defense. Either way, we're almost done with 2 weeks already in Big Country basketball time using my Big Country games. Remember, I based my Big Country universe and all of my fictional seasons. These are my teams, my players. I have not played them beyond my... when I was playtesting all of these games, I would use these teams. And so they all went in the books as playtest teams. But I haven't enjoyed myself as far as letting myself... Once the book's done, and this was it. I mean, I wanted it done literally before the end of the year. It is completely done. And now I get to sit back and just enjoy the fruits of my labors myself. I get to enjoy the games as much as my peers and colleagues. And I got to tell you, I'm finding out how much I'm loving this basketball game. And there you have it, folks. That is Big Country basketball. Bayside with a 20-point victory, thanks to the work by their point guard, Carter, with 43 points. Thanks for watching. Good day.